All right.
So here we have, this is going to be a specific heat lab. So I just want to point out what we have here is we have a bunch of styrofoam cups. Each of these styrofoam cups is somewhere between 7 and 10 grams approximately. I think most of them are about 8 grams. And now inside each one of these we have a thermometer and a foam lid. And inside of this device here, it's basically boiling water, and there's a bunch of masses that are connected to these hooks. Now you can't really see them, so I brought a second set out here for you to look at. Basically they're all different metals, and each one of these is 80 grams except for E. So the masses of these are each 80 grams plus or minus 1. This one was 81 plus or minus 1 gram, or at least those ones in there. I measured the masses of these ones, so there's that. Now, I used this graduated cylinder here. I just eyeballed it right there as best I could, and I felt like I could get 100 grams of water, or 100 milliliters, plus or minus 1, maybe 2, I don't know, but probably 1. So each of these vessels has 100 milliliters of water in it, and then it's all day it's been pretty stable at 21 degrees Celsius, but I'm guessing these thermometers could be off by as much as 2 degrees, but I don't know. So now what we're going to do is I'm going to take this piece of metal out of here and stick it into each one. You know the initial temperature is room temperature of 21 degrees plus or minus 2. And then we'll see the final temperature. The lid is to make sure, and the styrofoam, they have such low mass, they don't heat up that much. Furthermore, this will keep the water from evaporating the air and losing mass and things. So it's not perfect, but we're going to assume the mass of the water in there stays approximately constant, and hopefully these two come to equilibrium temperature. Without further ado, let's try and do this. Which one is this? D?
D.
You just have to ignore the wire there. Let's get another one here. C. Ooh, the big dog. Come on now. Oh, come on. Make sure that's... There we go. B. A. Obviously a tiny drop of water is going in there. The wire has some mass. It's not going to be a perfect experiment. No experiment is. Hopefully this is then E. It is. Okay. So hopefully, which one was the first one I did? D, right? I'm going to see if this temperature starts going up. Turn this off. Actually, maybe I'll turn it to low and keep it on the back in case we got to reshoot it. I don't know if that's changing much. Let's see if this one's going up. We may have to swirl the water a bit, so that'll speed up the process. If at least 3 or 4 of these work, we're good. Ooh, this one's going up. I can see it. Let's go one more time here. I'm wondering if this thermometer is jacked up. Hopefully at least 4 of these give us a different number. Just trying to get these things to reach thermal equilibrium. Yeah, it's creeping up. Okay, let's go through and do a quick temperature sweep on all of these, get the temperatures.
I don't think it's in
So
there.
this is why they usually do it with the temperature probe, because you can usually watch it on the screen and see when it stops going up and read the maximum. Yeah, I think D has just got a messed up thermometer, huh? You gonna rotate it or you got it?
Getting it in focus is tricky.
Alright, I'm going to swirl them one more time and then we'll take one more temperature reading, okay? It looks like they're kind of stabilized, but... Boy, this one didn't move much at all, did it? Alright, let's go ahead and shoot it one more time. That's A.
Trying to get it to focus.
Yeah, just say which one you're on when you're doing it.
Okay, this is A right here. That's B. This is C. D.
D is the crappy one.
Oh my gosh, the focus.
That one's kind of crappy no matter what. Does that help?
Yeah, that helped. And E.
You think they're starting to stabilize, or?
Well, I don't know. I think that's where the curve helps on the.
Yeah. Just in case, let's do one more and then we'll call it good. I don't see them changing much. I think they're going back down, but. Well, I'll just read off the temperatures I'm seeing here. I don't know. It's about 25 on A, about 30 on B. So I think B is going down already. So I think they've already started to come down. C looks like it is 25, 6, 7, just under, it's somewhere between 26 and 27, almost 27. D is a thermometer I can't tell how to read. Maybe it's 24, maybe it's 23.8. And then E is, Jesus, it's between 21 and 22. So let's call that good, and hopefully it worked. Hopefully you can get some data. If not, I should have used the temperature probes, but I don't have time to redo anything. Thanks, Angus.